Hi, I'm Ken Riehl, the CEO of the Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce. And today we're here to talk about a new initiative called CASE, Cape Ann Saves Energy. And with me this afternoon is Tara Rowe, an energy expert from Energy Source. And we're going to talk about this program together, which we're very excited about. So I'll start off, Tara, if that's okay, and then we'll get into some of the details here.
Good afternoon.
So we started this program in the March timeframe, and it truly is a collaborative between the Cape Ann Chamber, the 4 communities of Cape Ann, Gloucester, Rockport, Essex, and Manchester by the Sea, and the municipalities are involved in this program. And we have National Grid and Energy Source as the primary provider of the services to National Grid. And the idea here really is to help the small business community save energy, save money, which is what the Cape Ann Chamber is all about, is to help the business community. And the idea is to utilize the savings offered through the Mass Saves program and really focus on the business community. So National Grid in particular has done a lot of work in marketing, I think especially to the residential side, and we really want to try to market and focus on the business side now. And so it makes sense to partner up with the Chambers of Commerce, as that's what we're all about, is business and especially small business. And so we're working with National Grid and Energy Source and also with a partner who is doing this actually across the country called Chambers for Innovation and Clean Energy. And they've done this in a number of other places, including most recently in Massachusetts at another Chamber of Commerce, and it was very successful there. So we feel great that we're working together now to bring this program to Cape Ann.
Absolutely.
So let's talk a little bit about the program itself. Tara,
Sure.
You want to jump in on some of those details?
Absolutely. So my name is Tara Rowe with Energy Source, and I've been with the company for 4 years. And what we do is we have the major contracts with utilities such as National Grid, and we go around to different businesses, small businesses, also large businesses. However, this program is targeted specifically at small, although everyone can take advantage of the Mass Save programs. And what we do is we do energy assessments. And those energy assessments are all-encompassing. We take a look at all of the different energy efficiency measures within the program that we can utilize to help benefit the customer financially, comfort for their location, so lighting, HVAC, if there's any other mechanical measures. We also do different measures such as aerators and spray valves and nozzles and hoods for different restaurants. So the program is pretty much all-encompassing as far as energy efficiency measures.
It's not just lighting.
It's not just lighting. Lighting is what, it's kind of what they call the low-hanging fruit.
Sure.
A lot of people don't realize that you can really save quite a bit from your lighting, and so many people have outdated lighting. If
We're
you don't,
one, by the way.
which we are changing. We're in the process of updating the chamber now, which
Indeed.
is fantastic.
So we were grateful to have you come by and do our audit, and we were about to have our lighting updated. It happens tomorrow morning.
I was just going to say tomorrow morning, which is fantastic.
Yeah,
we
so
like to see that.
Yeah.
So, it just depends on the customer themselves, what they have in their facility. Are they a tenant facility? Do they own a building? Do they have interior lighting, exterior lighting, mechanical measures, HVAC, anything that we can take a look at within the facility that's going to help them to be more efficient, be more green. So that's what I'm tasked with. I run the National Grid contract specifically for this area on the North Shore. So Cape Ann was a perfect area for us to target as far as helping to gain efficiency in this area.
And you've already worked with some of the businesses in the area.
And we have. We've worked with, hundreds of businesses in the area to conduct energy efficiency assessments as well as convert. We handle, so for small business, we handle all different aspects of small business, everywhere from your local convenience store to your hospital, elementary school, major manufacturing facility, and which is nice because Cape Ann encompasses all of those types of businesses.
So small business is actually pretty broad, and I think the formal definition is 1.5 kilowatts, 1.5 million watts kilowatt hours annually.
Yes. Which can be a little confusing for some people to grasp whether they fit into the small business category or not. which is why National Grid uses both that number and they also use the number 300 kilowatts,
right.
which is on the more major level. You're going to say, everyone in this area, with the exception of maybe 5% of businesses, are going to qualify under small.
Small business, yeah.
So it encompasses, you're looking at the majority is going to be small for Cape Ann.
And the savings are on the order of up to 70%?
Savings are up to 70%. It does, what we do is when I conduct the assessment, I take a look at all the measures that qualify, and I send all my data into National Grid. And what they do is the cost to savings analysis. Well, they will determine how much of an incentive they're actually willing to give you towards the cost of the project. And that initial amount comes right off the top up front. And then the customer would be responsible for the balance of whatever that is. So it could be up to 70%. It just all depends on that cost of savings analysis. So, how many lights you have in the facility, how much we're able to save in kilowatt hours.
Yep.
They take into account all of those factors, how many hours you're running your lights. So your local liquor store, convenience store, who's open 16, 18 hours a day, is going to get the 70% because they're the ones that are going to save the most energy, and their retrofit costs are generally very inexpensive. So it just all depends on the formula. We work it the best way we can to get the customer the best incentive and best rebates we can.
Yep, and you'll do a return on investment.
Correct.
So look at over what period of time it'll take to break even and then actually make money on the energy changeover.
So once National Grid does their cost of savings analysis and they spit back an incentive value, I take that incentive value and I work up a proposal based on that incentive. And that proposal is going to show you the scope of work, everything we're allowed to include. It will show you a breakout of what your biggest key items are going to be to change. It's your biggest target hours. It's also going to show you your annual kilowatts saved, your annual dollars saved. It's going to show you the total cost of the project, what National Grid is willing to pay towards the cost of the project, and it's going to show you what your contribution value is and the ways that you're allowed to pay that back. Some customers are eligible for up to a 24-month and even on occasion up to a 36-month payback. It just all depends on, again, what your credit rating is within National Grid's system, how much the cost of the project is, what your savings is going to be.
Sounds like a good deal.
It is. It is. We're excited. I mean, I myself have been working up in this area for this summer. It'll be 4 years where I've been converting businesses along the North Shore and Merrimack Valley. And, there's a lot of really happy customers, quite a few in Gloucester. And Manchester by the Sea, we retrofitted the Manchester, the Cricket Press. Yep. Gorton's, which everybody knows in Gloucester, we retrofitted their facility, which was a large retrofit, and their savings was many thousands of dollars a year. So, and like I said, everywhere down to your Ed's Mini Mart. Those are all customers of ours. Cape Ann Auto Body in Essex. I mean, these are all customers that we deal with every day, and they generate a lot of referrals and get our name around in the area.
So how do people find out more about the program?
How do they find out more? Well, they can call me, absolutely.
And how do they do that, Tara?
Well, they can call me. You can call my office at 781-281-2942. And all you would need when you call is if you're interested in having an energy assessment done, you would need your electric account number. And if you have a gas account, provide the gas account number as well so that we can take a look at any kind of gas measures. And then your name of the business, contact, phone number, your basic information. They will ask you what size facility you have. And what this does is this helps determine how long the assessor is going to be at the facility conducting the assessment. You say it's 2,000 square feet. I know I'm going to be there 30 to 45 minutes. And that includes, time asking questions and going over the program. So some basic information, you call the office. You can also go right on to energysource.com on the web, and it's going to be energysource.com/CASE, C-A-S-E. And that is going to direct you. You can actually request an audit right from there. So you can fill in your information, and my office will call you back in 24 to 48 hours. And you can schedule it right then with there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And for our local businesses, especially chamber members, you can go on our chamber website, capeannchamber.com. And we also have a case page set up under small business. And if anybody has any questions on the program, they can reach out to myself. And just call the chamber number, 978-283-6985. 1601, or go to capebandchamber.com and we can get back to anybody who's interested.
Excellent.
Any closing remarks?
Well, I mean, we're really happy to be the preferred provider up on the North Shore and specifically Cape Ann.
Cool.
We're thrilled to be able to help the customers, and anything that we can do to try to help the businesses up here save money, save energy, help the environment, all of the above. We're really excited. We're looking forward to working with the Chamber and also Chambers for Innovation. And we feel we have a really good partnership up here.
We're excited also.
Excellent.
Looking forward to it. Thanks a lot, Tara.
Thank you so much, Ken.
Okay.